Joining us now on Healing, Hope, and Health is Pete McMillan, HWC's Veteran Care Consultant. For the 9th year in a row, Hospice of Washington County will express its appreciation for the men and women who have proudly and bravely served our country by hosting a recognition ceremony and serving a free meal to them and their guests. Pete joins us today to talk about the ways Hospice of Washington County seeks to support veterans throughout the year and to share details about this year's Veteran Recognition Meals. Welcome, Pete. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me today.
Sure. So before we talk about the meals, I know that you served, and I was wondering if you could share a little bit about your military experience.
Sure. I served about 4.5 years in the United States Marine Corps. Spent most of my time up at Camp David working security up there. And then did a tour over in Iraq in 2003 when we first went in.
Well, thank you for your service.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah. So this is the 9th year of Hospice Washington County's breakfast meals. And can you tell us where the breakfast meal will be located?
Sure. We'll have it at our office on November the 11th on Veterans Day. So we're excited to be able to invite up to 100 veterans to come in and join us and have the opportunity to thank them for their service and sacrifice to our country.
So it's at 747 Northern Avenue, and what time is that starting?
It'll start at 8:30. We'll start serving breakfast at 8:30. Doors will open at 8:15. And then once breakfast is finished, we'll have a great program there.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about the new effort that you're starting this year out in Hancock?
Yes, we're excited. On November the 8th, we'll be serving lunch to the residents of the Hancock area right there at the town hall. Wanted to give them a chance to get something a little bit closer to home for them. So we're excited to be a part of the Hancock community there.
I think it's really nice for those veterans living in Hancock to be recognized in their own hometown.
Yes.
You know, they don't have to travel, but not only that, each veteran gets to bring a guest, and there they are in their communities being recognized right where they live. So I really appreciate that you're doing that. You said that it will be held on November 8th?
November 8th in Hancock.
Okay.
That's right.
And what time? And the doors open at?
The doors will open there at 11:45.
Okay. And is there a recognition ceremony as well?
We'll have recognition ceremony there as well.
That sounds great. Great. These free meals that Hospice is offering to the veterans, I know they're very popular events. Do the veterans need to register in advance, and do they need to register their guests?
Yes. We need to have them give us a call. We only have 100 seats available for breakfast and only about 40 seats available for the lunch.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that we have plenty of seats available for everybody.
Okay.
So we do ask them to give us a call at our main number, 301-791-6360. So that way we can have their name on a list, we can be expecting them and have plenty of room for everybody.
Okay, and when you say 100 seats, that's if all the veterans bring guests, is that 50 veterans and 50 guests?
That's correct.
Okay, and some veterans don't bring a guest with them though, so it's worth a call to...
Exactly, and calling sooner rather than later is always a good idea.
Typically, do these events fill up?
Most of the time they do.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. So that's a good reminder to all our veterans out there to call early.
Call early, yes.
Right. Before we run out of time, could you quickly tell us about some of the other ways that you, in your role as the Veteran Care Consultant, support veterans in Washington County?
One of my favorite ways that I get to serve the veterans of the area is through our Veterans Roundtables. And those are open to any veteran who served during any time of war. We have 3 that are open to the public.
Okay.
And then we also have some private ones in different places. But the 3 that are open to the public, any veteran can come out and join us. We have the opportunity to sit, share experiences, talk about things that we did, be an encouragement to each other. We also talk about resources for veterans from across the area.
Okay, and maybe you could tell us where those round tables take place that are open to the public.
Sure, you know, because they sometimes change, the best thing for the folks to do is just give us a call at our office and we can send you a schedule of each of those. Right now they're mostly being held in area assisted livings who have opened the door for us to join them.
That's great. All right, well thank you so much, Pete, for being here.
Sure, it was great being here today.
I'd like to thank Pete for his military service and also for planning events that recognize veterans who have given of themselves for the good of our country. President John F. Kennedy once said, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." May all of us, in both word and action, express our gratitude by fully embodying the values for which our veterans served. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned. I'll be right back.